What's going on, guys? Today I'm changing out the hinges as well as the shocks on the Jeep Rusty J, the urban off-roader. I don't know what the previous owner did with these hinges. I don't know if they thought they could just pop these up and they ended up prying them off and breaking them, but they got to be changed out. And obviously you can see that there is no help left in these liftgate struts. So we're changing them out. Let's get to it. So you can see, we can access the bolts that hold the hinges on to the top here, but we have to take this little plastic cover off, which is just held on by a couple Phillips head screws. So we'll pull this off, access the hinge on this side, hinge on that side, and we'll pop these shocks off, maybe on the bottom side. And we got our sawhorse set up with some padding on top. So I'm going to disconnect the shocks first, the hoods or the liftgate struts, and you can see it actually says pressed in is locked and pulled out is on or off. It's unlocked. So I'm just going to take a flathead screwdriver, stick it in this little notch, pop that out. Let's see if we can do it one-handed here. Took a little bit of jiggling, but we got her. There it is. Okay. Now we got easy access to the hinge bolts there. I don't know what they are, maybe a 12. We're gonna disconnect this little power source here for the defrost. And then we have the washer fluid hose here and electrical for the wiper motor. We'll just disconnect that with the little tab. Push this little red guy down. And then you have this button. Pops loose. Sorry, it is a 10mm bolt. It's a little tough to do by yourself, but it's definitely doable. I'm just gonna pop the other end of the struts off, and then we release the hinge by removing this little nut. Uh-oh. Okay, that one's rusted, but we'll see what we can do. These are 7/16, by the way. Sorry I didn't get it on camera, but that one just I twisted it and she flew. It was a little bit corroded in there, so I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and then I'll replace it with this one. And these hinges come as a set, obviously. One of them has the short rod, the other one is long. The long one obviously goes on that side, short one right here. I'm just examining the new hinge a little bit. I can see that the little nut is smaller, so we'll figure out that size. But it looks like we replace this whole nasty situation. There we go. All right, this one's actually a 10. Just kind of centering it on there for now. I'm not going to go down all the way tight. I'll leave it so we can rotate it a little bit just in case the hinges are off slightly. And we'll tighten it once it's fully mounted to the vehicle. I got to go on the underside of or actually the outside of the window, and just loosen this large sort of, it's like a nut. I'm not sure what size it is. You can just use an adjustable wrench. It's plastic, it's not very tight. You loosen it enough to give you some wiggle room. See that? And now you can separate it from this little grommet. Ugh, nasty. I almost feel like we're gonna have to reuse this part. New little plastic piece. It goes on the outside. I'm going to tighten the wiper back up. Just tightening it down a little bit to hold it snug. Time to put these on finally. Gotta get them started, you know? So I just snapped these into place. These are a little bit different than the factory ones. You just pull this little ring down slightly and it opens up the teeth inside. Push it in, it slides back up, clicks into place. So both of those are secure on top. Now you can just see we gotta make sure our hinges are aligned and tightened down. Should be good to go. Let's tighten everything. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Thrusters. Of course, washer fluid hose. Goes on the outside of that little tab. Motor connector. There we go. I'm just gonna put this little plastic shield up again. All right, I think that's a wrap. Obviously, you should just clean your window up after this. It's a little tough to do by yourself, but not impossible. Probably 30-minute job on my own. Could have saved a couple of minutes having an extra set of hands, but it's doable, like I said. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. Not too bad of a job, and I think you can handle it. Just a couple of basic tools, a little bit of time, a little bit of patience. Don't go crazy, be a little careful. You're working with glass, obviously, but nonetheless, I think you guys can handle this. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. I'll get to every single one of them as quickly as I possibly can. Thank you very much for watching. More to come for this Jeep Wrangler TJ, the Rust TJ, the Urban Off-Roader. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.